Hey guys, so today I'm going to be making a review of the Shengshou 5x5 fully modded cube. So basically what I have done to this cube is I did the Florian mod, and I replaced the stickers with the ISO stickers, Florian pet set, but what I also did was, if you look closely, here I'll zoom in, you can see that I made these smaller holes in between. This was to allow for better corner cutting, and it really did help. That's really all I did. And so the turning is great. It turns incredibly well, much better than the way it was. It feels much more airy inside. That's because I've taken off a lot of plastic, and it's kind of bumpy and clicky, but it's very, very fast, definitely. And algorithms flow. It can flow on it, not always though. But yeah, it turns really nicely, and it's got a nice feel to it. I've had several people comment on it and how nicely it feels. And it's just a great turning puzzle, and it's definitely been improved. And right now I'll show a clip of the way it used to turn. So the corner cutting of this puzzle has definitely improved. Regular corner cutting can cut sometimes up to a piece, but the corner cutting is inconsistent. Sometimes it'll only cut half a cubie, like on other sides. If you try to do full cubie, I don't know, it's pretty good. But it'll cut basically a full cubie, and reverse, it'll cut about half a cubie. Yeah, I think the reverse is a little bit more, like, it's not as consistent. The reverse cutting is not as consistent as regular corner cutting. For some reason it doesn't want to reverse cut at all now, but usually it can cut half a cubie. I'm not sure why it's not cutting it now. There we go. And then for these layers, what it has done is it'll usually cut half a cubie reverse. There you go. And then regular, half to 3/4. And here, cuts really nicely. Here, same. And so that's really it for the corner cutting. It's very nice. It doesn't corner cut as much as a V-cube, but it corner cuts enough to where when you're doing algorithms, they can flow. The reason why I did the small holes is because I would get just very small misalignments like that. Very small, but I wouldn't be able to turn it if I try to do it like that. It wouldn't be able to go. But now, as you can see, that's a bad example. It goes with ease. It's very easy to do it like that. So corner cutting is fantastic. Now, of course, since this is a Shengshou puzzle, this does not pop whatsoever. I didn't over-mod it, so pieces do not pop out, and I have it pretty tight as well. But this is the tension that I like, and it's a perfect tension right now. And so with this tension and the amount that I've modded, it never pops, and it's very hard to get a piece out, just like regular Shengshou cubes are. You just cannot get a piece out. For lockups, this puzzle does lock up a bit more than my 4x4 does. It's also because I'm not very good at turning 5x5. I'm not used to it because I haven't done 5x5 in a while. But this is really nice. If I had modded the pieces more, it would have helped, and also I think that if I didn't do the smaller holes, it would have helped, because I heard that if you do that, it can make the cube more unstable, causing more lockups. So I'm not sure what the deal is, but like, here, I'll try and do a T-perm. And that was much better than my old cube, it's actually quite nice. So now I'm going to take this apart and show you what the mechanism is like. Let me just get this centerpiece out. There we go. And then I'll unscrew it and show you what I've done and how I've done it and all that kind of stuff. There we go. Just take some pieces out here. There we go. So now I'm going to zoom in on this. So for the edges, what I did is let's see if I can get the camera to focus. There we go. I just did the regular Florian mod. It turned out pretty nice. I did actually spend quite a bit of time making these pieces really nice and smooth and nice and rounded. And I think it came out really nicely. And so I did it here. I rounded it off here and all the way up to here, and just this whole area here has been rounded off. Here I have rounded it off right here, so it's more of a line than it was, and you can see how it's been rounded off. And I also rounded this part off here. Same thing here. This is more the way it was. For the centers, I did the regular mod here. This is not a very good example. I didn't do a very good job on that piece, but you can see how I did it here, and here, and here. And rounded it all off. Just make it very round-like. And this went all the way up to here. I even did the centers. Here's an example of a center cap. You can see that I rounded it off. And here is one of these middle pieces. This is not one of the pieces that usually gets modded, but I did mod it, and I rounded it off here and here. And I made this more of a straight line. It used to be like goes out and then straight down, but I curved it. I did that here too. Turned out very nicely. This is also another one of the pieces that usually doesn't get modded, but was modded. And so it was just same thing, rounded off here, and then I rounded it off all the way up to here. So this whole section on each one of these. And then here's a corner. And this is how much I rounded the corner. I rounded it off down here, and here, and here. And I basically just, you know, shave it down. And what's really nice is the stickers fit perfectly on there. With the size of the holes, it works just perfectly. So I really like that. So overall, this cube came out very nicely. Also, I'm not sure if you guys could tell, but I have lubed these pieces. I fully lubed the core as well. And so the pieces are more shiny than they were because they've got a nice little coating of lube on them. So the stickers of this cube are great. As I said earlier, they fit perfectly, and I took into consideration the stickers when I was making the smaller holes, and that doesn't. The smaller holes are just small enough so that the stickers don't go over the side. And these are the ISO stickers Florian cut. This is the super bright set, so it has white, fluorescent yellow, Olympic blue, fluorescent orange, fluorescent green, and fluorescent red. So I'll do a checkerboard pattern to show you what they look like in contrast with each other. I'm sure you've seen these before on my channel. If you saw my modded 4x4 review, you'll have seen these. They look really nice, and they all complement each other. They are extremely nice stickers, and I love them. So far I haven't really experienced any chipping or tearing in the stickers. They're just very high quality, and I definitely recommend getting ISO stickers for any of your puzzles. And I also have a full review of the ISO stickers if you want to go check them out. So my final recommendation for this cube is, like, for the mod, is yes, you should do the mod. I'm sure you guys know that by now, because if you all have a Shengshou 5x5 that's not modded, you all know it's horrible and it's unusable, and so it's good to mod it, definitely. It really works. I used, I forget his username. I'll just have the link in the description to the tutorial I used. I just added the mod with the holes, and that is the video on the modded Shengshou 5x5. It's definitely a great cube after you mod it. It needs the modding, and definitely lube the core. Fully lube the core once you're done modding. It really makes a difference. So that's all for this video. So thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, hit that like button down there to show your support. It really helps me out a lot, and it helps this video get seen. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching. See ya!